we haven't felt that north move yet that I just did with this ship. So I'm hoping Argus will go here and then we'll go this way. But
yeah, my gut says 045. But
045?
yeah.
Why? We haven't, Argus hasn't moved yet.
I know, but that's the way I want it to go. So that's the way we move the ship.
You want to go, this is not 045, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me. Trust me.
It has not felt this move. I just moved that far and it's been here.
I know.
I'm anticipating it go that way. Bridge nav. Let's hold position here. We'll do 20 meters, 045. Thank you.
Is that some kind of surface debris down on the left, like a cable?
Might be a C-pen. You're talking about that straight thing in front of us?
No, we passed it.
Oh, we passed it, sorry.
Yeah, it was curly, kind of like a cord. I couldn't tell if it was debris.
Yeah, kind of like an F. I think I might be lagging a couple seconds behind.
Are you watching on the Nautilus Live website, or do you have the back door?
I have the back door, but okay. Last night it was fine, but today it does seem to be a second or two behind what you guys are seeing, so I don't know what's up. Or is it just my brain?
No, I think I saw what you were talking about, and by the time you brought it up, it was out of frame. So I think you are having a lag.
Yeah.
I must be in the same boat.
Another mushroom coral Kirsten. Down
there. A little different kind of color more for.
But they can be really white, and they can be pink, dark pink, and then almost dark purple. It's amazing the morphology or the color morphs.
The first time I saw mushroom coral, we ascended and landed in this expanse of just mushroom coral as far as you could see. And it just about blew my mind. It was unlike anything I had ever seen.
Okay, so that's 150 meters.
All right, let's end it.
Okay. It's a bit of a zigzag, but that's how much we traveled.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get out of it. Thank you.
It's following the ledge, man.
It was great. We finally hit some hard bottom. Okay, so we can head towards 1G.
You'd like to go to 1G directly?
Where is it on HiPAP?
I just have it selected. Sorry, it was out of frame. So it is in the upper right hand of the screen. It's a little red dot. I'm hovering my cursor over it. From us, it's a bit downslope.
Of course it is.
It's kind of, yeah, we could travel a long contour.
Is there any exciting backscatter between here and there?
Just kind of where we are and where we just were. And then once we pass over that, there's nothing indicative of it there, but could be proven wrong.
Maybe we could just head that way, sort of in a crab or a zigzag pattern, to see what we can find. If it's going downhill, then I'll leave it up to you how you pilot it. But let's make some headway over to that spot.
Okay.
What spot should you want to go?
We're going to, sorry, I'll zoom out. This one way over here.
Roger.
So we're gonna be going down slope a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to my right.
Okay, so we will be going approximately 070.
Is that a direct move there, is it? Might as well.
Might as well. It looks like we're going to cross-cut
Before
the
we
contour
move,
somewhere. Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Before we move, if we're going due east and then heading, like making the downslope a little shorter in the long run,
We can do that.
if we head due east sort of along a contour and then when we get closer, we can cut through.
Sounds good.
I just didn't want to waste all this space between here and there if it's all downslope. But if we can get a little bit of habitat, maybe if there's some good backscatter, I don't know if there is here.
We'll cross
some
over a
well.
bit due east, and
I would recommend
Okay.
northeast.
you want to go northeast?
Yeah.
Down
If you
slope.
want to see
For
anything.
backscatter?
Yeah. Just east is the general direction, right? So if we go northeast, you can see this. We can go down the slope on this heading. All right,
Okay.
I'm looking northwest, and if you move the ship northeast, I continue to slide right with the vehicle.
Yeah, well, they were talking about going along contour here, east, where
Right,
it's flat.
But if I turn east,
Not turning east, you would be facing south in that instance, and we'd be moving
facing
along
south.
like this. Yeah, because the slope is up. South is upslope. So if you face south and we move east, we can crab along that way. Or we could do the same thing and attempt a northeast as well. See how slopey it is.
Southeast.
Okay, so I'll move along east.
Roger.
Okay. Bridge nav. Let's go 50 meters bearing east. Thank you. Actually, let's just make that 100 meters east. Thank you. They're tag teaming it up there. We got one guy on the mic and one guy calling in the controls. Because it's halfway across the room, so I know that they're not.
It's a pretty impressive feat for things to go so smoothly when you are communicating between 3 different vessels, effectively, 2 ROVs and the ship. Scientists interjecting the science needs, and we're still moving forward and getting things done.
You'll have to come around counterclock, I guess. I'm not sure which way you gotta come. I gotta be south of you.
It really speaks to the skill of the ship and ROV pilots. So thanks, guys.
Seen that tree before.
Yep. That was on our transect.
At the other side of it now.
Looks like a healthy coral.
That sea star attempting at the bottom there.
So right now this is at 0.3, Dan. Would you like to go 0.5 across this?
Sure.
Okay. Bridge nav. Let's increase speed to 0.5. Thank you. What's that? You mean? We re-met up with it here, yeah. Do you want me to reset this over here? Okay. There we go.
Eric, I don't know if now is a good time, but I'm wondering if you could talk about the deep sea coral restoration study that you recently published.
Yeah, so we've been doing some work out at Sur Ridge, which is a tiny, it's not a seamount per se, but it's west of Big Sur area. And we've been, we call it our deep sea observatory. We've been transplanting different species of corals to see if they will repopulate an area. We're doing that to test methods for in case restoration is needed in the deep sea, in cases of things like oil spills, like we saw in the Gulf of Mexico, or for trawling impacts. So we've been clipping off branches of corals like Paragorgia, Swiftia, Isidella, Cibogorgia, like a Paragorgia coral, bubblegum coral, and inserting them into little PVC pots with some cement. And we've been revisiting them for about 4 years now, maybe longer. And wow, look what we're coming upon here. It's a bunch of egg cases.
Yeah.
It's a whelk city.
It is. And it
Yeah,
just
so we
keeps
periodically
going.
revisit these corals up to a couple times a year. And Swiftia does really well. Corallium has been doing well, a precious coral. The bubblegum, not so good. Wow, this is interesting. Thanks for the zoom.
That's
It's a little
beautiful.
condominium. So someone was saying earlier that they lay them in a spiral fashion. So if you look at some of these close up, you can sort of see if you cock your head a certain way, they do look a little spiral.
This one on the furthest right, I feel like you can see it most strongly.
Full zoom. Yes.
Sloping up to the left. See them kind of swaying in the current. Yeah. The small snail on the side of the one at the very top.
Oh yeah. To the left of top center.
Mm-hmm. These crinoids perching on top. Hagfish doing the cinnamon roll posture.
Nice. When we zoom out, it'd be good to see the extent of this little
Oh,
community.
kind of looks like it.
They're just
Ship
all over
is
the
not
place.
successfully tracking east. We're going a bit southeast. Our goal is way up here. Just keep that in mind as we drift. I think it'll regain, but it's going south before it's going east.
This is impressive. A lot of laying activity going on, just passing out of the bottom there.
Well, I was aiming to go east here, and it's for some reason, yeah. Well, just doing what we do. But here, you see how it's fallen off? I don't know if that's because it's thrust it's maxed or what. Yeah. That's right. Well, it's hard to follow that transect over. We kind of ended up towards the the northwest extent. Remember when we started that first transect, we went south. We were deciding between going northwest and southeast, and we ended up kind of reaching the northwest of it anyway. It's kind of crazy how many snails are out here.
Yeah, I was just looking up some facts about these. They occur from the Bering Sea all the way down to Baja, California.
Are we, is the thrusters frozen here? We're kind of seem to be falling off to the southeast, and it's not an east move anymore. Okay, thank you.
And these occur from 200 to 2100 meters. And their diet is marine snow and other detritus. And their predators are presumably benthic fishes.
Yeah, they're, just to let you know, they're restarting, as you can just feel. They're restarting the jet pump, so we're going to be a little runaway for a bit towards the southeast. Get some good shots here. Yeah, I'll mark a target. That's a good snail eggs.
Amazing. They look like little skyscrapers. Well, I'm looking at Mbari's website, and they say there are countless eggs inside. So, and also developing larvae are inside too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Incredible.
they have just taken over.
So
They're having
many.
a party.
Yeah.
Coming wide.
Yeah, that was. No, the ship lost. It was like it was frozen on a command, and it was not successful. Yeah, topside, top side.
That was phenomenal.
Yep.
That was.
Yep.
I was sharing all
moving
my my oohs and ahs, but my mic was off, so I just chimed in at the end there.
So Amanda was asking what paper was the core restoration study. We put out one, I think in 2019 in Frontiers in Marine Science. And then we recently just published the methods portion of the paper in Marine Sanctuaries Conservation Series. I think that came out in 2020. So if you send me an email, I can send it to you, or you just Google it. And the lead author on both of those is Boch, B-O-C-H.
We're around the same spot, but we're still, we're 20 meters off of it, you know. Yeah, well, he's going east right now. Starting there. Yeah, but Argus might still have a bit of southwest.
Yep.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Erica. That's really, working in the deep seas is one of the hardest places to work, and conservation efforts and restoration are a bit behind the land-based methods. So it's really exciting when we can publish a paper on, findings of this kind of thing to help promote restoration in deep sea.
Yeah, and we're just always so surprised when we get back to our site to see if there's something still living there. And like I said, Swiftia does pretty well, as does Corallium, the precious coral. We're planning to go back in December, but we'll see what we can do in the days of COVID. We don't have telepresence like we do out here. It's a nice sablefish in view. That's sometimes also called black cod. You might see that on a fancy menu at a seafood restaurant. Some bamboo
dead
coral
bamboo
skeleton.
Coral, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fastest I've seen a rockfish move in a while. We poked one the other day. It didn't do anything.
Flying possum.
They really seem quite sedentary, don't they?
So the new sea cucumber I haven't seen yet. I think they saw some last night. Is that white one in the center? It looks like a frilly little mound. That is a different kind of sea cucumber with its tentacles feeling out.
Is that a sola?
Yeah, solus. Solus. They attach themselves to a substrate, whereas the other cucumbers sort of free moving around. And their skin is a lot more rigid. It doesn't feel like a typical sea cucumber to me at all, where they can be really flabby, but not that one.
Looks like we're doing this southeast thing again. So it looks like this
There,
jet pump gets stuck at 90% east, and it's failing.
that thing drip.
See if it corrects, and then I'll call again.
What was that, Erica?
That was a larvation house that had been discarded
Don't
and it
mean
was
to.
sinking. And they called sinkers.
It's not the intent. Bridge nav. I think we're stuck again.
Little coil down on the right.
So the jet pump stuck. Well, we're moving southwest, or sorry, southeast right now. Despite the southeast move, I think the jet pump is frozen on an east move. Yeah. Thank you.
So if you're just tuning in, we are in between transects, heading to another location to see if we see some hard habitat within Pioneer Canyon. Right now we're seeing some sea pens called umbellula, some eel pouts, fish, the thorny head rockfish in front of us, some anemones, and crinoid feather stars on the rock to the right.
We're just on a ride here. Yeah. Yeah, he's restarting it.
So Remy, can you fill us in on what's going on with the ship?
Sure. We're just having some jet pump restart issues, but for now, we have traveled approximately 100 meters southeast rather than just due east, but we're still in a position to move eastward from here, hopefully after this restart. Covered a little bit of old ground over there, but now we're out of that bright patch, the backscatter, as is indicated on our video, and we should be heading across this eastward soon.
Well, I must say my coffee consumption goes through the roof during cruises.
Got to stay caffeinated.
Got to keep the eyes open and sharp.
So the sea star
know,
we're
trained-
seeing a little more of, I think, is Hipposteria. Might be Hipposteria californica. Maybe.
This one to the right of the grenadier.
The orange one that's leaving view, the sort of larger star, and this thinner star. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Sea stars are not my forte.
Yep, he's in manual right now, I think. Just now, oh, nope, just switched over to auto.
See the little tentacles on the nose end of that hagfish.
Trying to
Whatever
hold
those
there.
would be called.
I'm just logging this. So.
Ship's going north and I'm going south. What's going on here?
Yeah, when he was in, switched over to manual, just overcompensated a bit. But I think now we're in autos. And it looks like he's holding. Yeah, that's an old bit. Go ahead, Bridge. Okay, we're good to go? All right, thank you. Yeah, let's call that in again, 100 meters due east. Thank you.
The end of your tether.
Yeah, you can look east now and I'll slide out in front of you.
Roger.
We haven't had any octopus yet, have we?
No.
Not on this watch.
None.
I was just reading a little bit about hagfish and who their predators are. The northern elephant seal and harbor seals are their predators. It's kind of funny. I mean, they're able to dive deep, and hagfish tend to be a more deeper species. It can be in shallow water, but mainly deep. But predator hagfish emit a lot of slime, and it's thought that they emit the slime to clog other organisms' gills, so they would avoid it. But perhaps the sea lion, so the elephant seal and the harbor seals, maybe they don't care, or they grab them so fast they don't have a chance to start emitting slime.
Doing a quick reset.
Right.
There you go.
They don't have the gill issue to worry about.
I guess not. And ironically, hagfish can actually be killed themselves if they emit too much slime and clog their own gills. Poor things.
Sorry. We are currently at 1,072 meters, and elephant seals can dive up to 1,500 meters
Wow.
on a regular basis.
Whoa.
And the
That is amazing.
deepest recorded dive is 2,388 meters for an elephant seal.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, that was a southern elephant seal. For a northern elephant seal, the species that we have here is 1,735 meters, so a little bit less, but incredibly impressive.
Be great to see one right now, slurping up a hagfish.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the Nautilus has ever seen an elephant seal.
I don't think so. That's pretty incredible that they can go that deep. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Zoom in if you want, Steve. I'm waiting for the ship.
I believe
So
at that
white,
depth. Oh, go ahead.
These are the white frilly things are cucumbers, sea cucumbers called solus, and they're actually sedentary and they adhere to a substrate with some tube feet below.
Hermit crab.
And that club tip anemone, corallimorph, is what it's called.
Roger.
See, we got a white corallimorph on our right and a darker purplish reddish one in the bottom center.
What's the...
What a great shot.
These cucumbers can extend down to 1,200 meters, so we're at 1,100 here, so getting close to their limit.
Okay, Steve, you can zoom out, please. Thanks.
And they are eaten by other sea stars, leather stars and sun stars.
Can definitely tell which way the wind's blowing.
The sea pens are pointing the way.
You see lots of umbellula here. Did anybody want umbellula? I'm looking it up in our guide here.
Pretty flat area though for this. If we do keep in this direction, not really worried about obstacles. But I'm watching them troubleshoot up here.
In terms of collection?
In terms of getting blown off.
Oh yeah, we're just still keeping an eye on this ship's TP situation.
Well, if we're able to stop, we do have a request for some one of these umbellula sea pens. There seems to be a lot here.
I can see if they have luck holding position. Bridge nav. Can we try holding position? Thank you. See if that helps the scenario.
Is that the flowery guys or the straight guys?
The flowery
Flowery
ones,
ones,
right
yeah.
ahead.
To let you know, it doesn't appear that we're successfully holding position well.
Roger that. Appear to be moving at 0.14. Can you show me the minute?
Yep.
Yeah, you might have a time to sample.
Where would you suggest putting this so it won't float away? Would it go in a bio box or should it go in a slurp?
Well,
Still kelp in the slurp,
yeah.
so that might be an issue.
Okay. Okay.
We could put it in the slurp hose with the kelp.
Maybe not. Taylor Ann, do you have a suggestion of where we should put it?
Yeah, so it's a smaller specimen, so we could potentially pair it with a sponge if you'd like, or if you want to put it in something that's empty, there's a forward bio box, but those are pretty big, so you might want to save that for something else that's larger.
Yeah, let's put in the smaller one that of your choice.
Okay, let's see, what is in bio box or forward box 6?
Do you want to cut it or do you want the whole thing?
Be cool to, it has a little, it buries itself and has a little knob beneath the sediment. If you're able to pull it out, it may be difficult, but
Can try it.
Okay.
Looks like we're holding successfully.
So in starboard box 6, we have a sponge. I don't know if you'd want to pair it with that. And that's a larger box. There is a whole sponge in there. I'm not sure how large it is, but
well, this will fit. It would be fine to pair it with that, if that's the question.
Okay.
Nice job.
Very nice. We got that little bulb. All right, we can get a nice picture of it.
We could, yeah, get that to frame.
So this is number 9?
This is sample number 9.
Zoom in a bit here.
Sure. I get the hole in the background.
It's a nice composition.
Thank you. It looks good.
You want to hit the salvo and...
Yep. Roger. Salvo.
Probably going to disable that starboard thruster too.
All right.
Right before we open the box, we'll disable it.
Okay.
Can you show me the azimuth there on the minute too, please?
Going
Awesome, thank you.
So we can put that in E.
In B?
In E, as in elephant.
E as in elephant, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's disable the starboard root, see what happens. See if we stay.
It's off.
Okay. I want to open that.
Yep.
If there's any floaties in here.
Back.
That's good, yeah.
Looks like Caitlin is also.
It'd be nice to have the other view.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Nicely done.
Okay, close.
Thank you. You make it look so easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, not his first rodeo.
It is easy.
Easy for you to say.
I've driven an ROV for half an hour, and I know I did a horrible job. So I hugely appreciate the skills here.
Ports too. When I first started driving a car, I kept my hands at 10 and 2, and nowadays I barely hold on to the steering wheel. Eat a Big Mac and text my wife.
Which one of these is this?
I don't know. Top left, maybe? Yeah, that one works.
Well, maybe it's a good thing at sea then.
Nice.
Maybe what?
So maybe it's a good thing you're at sea.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we live in the country. So.
Still on the eastern move. We'll see if the ship appreciates that move. Haven't had luck yet.
So Caitlin did mention that if we could get a zoom on the taller sea pens when we're stopped, that would be great.
Sorry,
Okay.
on the what?
Taller sea pens.
Taller sea pens.
I'm gonna come wide, Dan.
Sure.
I can't believe that tiny little eel pout hung out that whole time.
Like that taller one that's in the breeze there.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not
that's
tall in this
one of
breeze.
them. But I think she meant that singular stalked frilly one.
Like these
Mm-hmm.
guys?
Yeah,
Like the one just
like
to
one
the
of those.
right of it, yeah.
So,
Or bottom center, the ones you're aiming
Yep.
towards. Those sticks, yeah.
on elegant landing.
Oh, you
Okay,
just
zoom.
you're flying without your starboard vertical.
Oh yeah, you can turn that on. Thank you.
Caitlin, here's your zoom. Do you need anything else?
You could try a full zoom there too. She's not.
Full zoom.
Roger.
That's So these are either funiculina or Helipterus. They are complex that are hard to tell apart.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Calypterus, but I would defer to anyone.
All right, that's probably good. Thank you.
Yeah, copy. Maybe we can see. Zoom out a bit for a second, Steve. We're gonna try moving east again.
Yeah, we could try that.
So
Third
before
time's a
we
charm.
leave,
Yep.
before we leave, Caitlin is asking if we could collect one of those.
Sure.
What kind of space you looking at back there, Taylor Ann?
Go for full zoom there.
We've got another space. We can put it with another sponge if you'd like in a small starboard box, or if we want to go ahead and start putting stuff in the larger forward bio box. But since it's small, you could probably pair it in, let's see, what's box 4? Make sure that's a sponge. And, yeah, so box, starboard box D, we've got sample 4 in there, which is a sponge. We could throw it in there. I'm not sure how large the sponge is, but unless you want to throw it in its own bio box, then that would have to go into the forward bio box.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be alone.
Okay.
You can pair it with something
zoom
else.
out and just a bit. We'll find the victim here. That guy, right?
Yep. Does Caitlin want to snip or the whole animal?
Whole thing, please. And it too may have a bulb, so if you can try to get the root, that would be great.
Yeah, can do.
But if you can't, you can't. So the taxonomists are interested in a dark morph and a light morph. What would you guys call this? It's almost light. I wouldn't call it very dark. Sort of medium.
Are we talking about the polyps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say on the lighter end if not medium.
So it leans towards darkish, you think?
I was thinking lightish to medium.
Okay, yeah, it's sort of in between, I think. I'll just notate medium.
Medium.
Come
They
in
can
for
choose
Zoom.
which one it is.
Yeah, we'll
Nice
have to
grab.
disable that vert again. Who knows what's in there?
Yep.
Is that porch light on?
No. Would you like it on?
Yes, please. Okay, I can zoom out. Where'd he go? Oh, he's moved. I gotta zoom back in. Yeah, go ahead and zoom right in.
We stay here for another couple of hours, we might end up with a Tritonia on the front porch.
Okay, you want to hit the salvo, sample salvo?
Yep.
Show me the azimuth again.
Yep.
Beauty. Sorry, Taylor Ann, I lost the plot. Where's this guy going?
Yeah, you can throw it in starboard box D.
Starboard
there
box E.
Yeah,
D.
D as in doggo.
Doggo.
Or
Doggo.
dad.
So you want to, that's the starboard vert disabled, Roger?
Check.
Double check. Trust but verify.
Yes, yes.
Roger. Okay,
Sample tray coming out.
ready.
On the back.
You'll have to go all the way for D, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that all the way out?
Yep, it's all the way out.
Thread in the needle.
Yeah, Dan won the claw game, state champion.
Oh, I never won that stupid game. Played it for hours. Hacked the machine.
Nice.
Oh,
Little noodly.
Let's float up.
what am I hitting? Oh, I'm on the back of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Dear, yeah, that should be it, right?
I think so.
Looks like it's in.
Off there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, close, close.
That was sample number 10, correct?
Yep, sample number 10.
Great.
Yes.
Jeez, that took forever. We're losing the race with the sea pig there.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice to see you in the control van. Wave to the camera.
I have the overhead on.
Oh, do you?
Yep. There you go. And back to high pack.
I got a vertical thruster back.
Yep.
Box is secure.
Yep, box secure.
You really do have a lot of buttons.
Porch LED off.
Not sure what they all do, but push them around.
If you press enough of them, the ROV drives around.
Sometimes we panic and just start pressing buttons.
Button mashing.
I actually didn't find that to be the case.
Okay, what are we doing?
Thank you. That was great.
Moving the boat?
Yeah, are we ready to go east, or we want to have any other tasks here?
No, I think we're ready to head east.
Okay. Bridge nav.
Get a full zoom of him first, Steve. Come on,
Let's set the ship 100 meters bearing east.
zoom out just a little
Thank
bit. Yeah, right there.
Almost looks
So
like it
am
has
I.
feathers.
Yeah. Reminds me of some science fiction,
Yeah, with the eyes in the front, like, like
something that would mine spice or something.
pretty cool. Those two appendages in the front, what are they? What do they do?
I imagine they can feel the sediment,
Yeah.
but I don't know for sure. I'll try and see if I can find out for you.
And are the kind of frilly bits, are they part of respiration or protection?
I think so, yeah.
I've
So
often
it says
seen
they
one
have,
kind of on the rump, but with this species, they're surrounded by them.
it says they have a pair of horn-like sensory structures called rhinophores. Those may or may not be the rhinophores. They stick up from the head and they're used to find food and mates. And they detect not only chemical odors, but also flow, allowing the nudibranch to orient to chemical cues like the scent of its prey. So I'm not sure if that's what we're looking at. Those sort of
I think
look
that,
like elk horns.
I think that is what we're looking at. Yeah.
Okay. And these can be up to 20 centimeters long. They're twice the size of a regular nudibranch, at the least. And they are eaten by the sunflower star and other sea stars, and they feed on octocoral. So you might have heard me say earlier that we see these at Sur Ridge climbing up on the bamboo corals, just going to town.
Oh.
They are voracious predators. And on sea pens. So with all the sea pens around here, they've got a pretty good diet probably.
Sea pens are just sitting ducks.
They are.
Just want to dust that last little bit of sand off it.
Slurp it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll
could have been
deal with
from
the
us.
kelp and rock issue.
And they are hermaphrodites, but they do not self-fertilize, so they have to find a mate.
Well, the boat's moving in the right direction.
For the moment, it is.
East-ish.
East-ish, I'll take it. I'm just watching it seems to be the symptom is that it pegs to east here, but as long as it occasionally moves, it seems to be that it's actively working.
Only has to move for 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, you're getting dug.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, Steven. You can zoom out now. Seafloor factory. I don't like it. Yeah, I need to go this
Leaving
way.
our leeward here, Mark.
See, you can look east if you want.
All right.
I think we're all going east.
Well, that was productive. I
Looks
think
like
you made some of our taxonomist happy people.
Nice.
like we are creeping up on shift change here. That was really a great dive with a lot of interesting ledge habitat, a lot of species of coral, pretty high diversity all around.
I agree. It was great.
Yeah.
Especially the Welk skyscrapers.
Welcome, Metropolis. You missed when I was talking about that because I was on mute.
Oh, were you?
Mm-hmm.
We're making some good progress here.
Look at the minute for a second.
Yep.
Oh, I left it sticking out that far. Oh, yeah, it's got to be on the 45, not on the flat. Thank you.
Why is that?
Otherwise, it's sticking out.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that catch on stuff or slow you down or?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah, if you clip it on a rock or a cliff or something, it'd be bad.
Makes sense. Hey. So we're going to be doing a watch change here. Thank you so much, scientist ashore.
Yeah, thank you, ladies.
Thank
that
you.
was awesome.
Thanks
to you all.
Wonderful.
It was
Wonderful.
great.
Same place, same time tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
sounds
tonight.
good.
Okay, I'll stay on V-Link to talk to Chad.
You ready for me to hop off then?
Well, I just sent Chad a message to tell me when. Sounds like he's coming on. Maybe?
Hello. Yep,
He
it's
is
Chad.
on. Okay.
Chad.
All right, Kirsten.
All right.
I'll see you
will
in a
sign
few
off.
hours.
Yep. Have a great cruise, Chad.
Thank
Bye.
you.
All right.
Yeah, I think if you click off of Nautilus, if you're only on SPL, that's internal. But I want to have someone on the ship confirm that, though.
All right. Well, it won't matter. I'm on SPL right now. So we are making headway towards 1G. We conducted a couple of mixed transects. We were hoping them to be hard, but they were probably mixed. We counted one as hard and one as mixed. And we collected 2 C-pens. And yeah, we're just heading towards 1G to maybe get some more transect work done and continue on as what we've been doing.
Okay, so 10 transects have been done, I see. So as we're moving to G, we want to think about transects if we hit mixed or rocky?
Sure. And Guy has been on and providing a lot of input. So if he's still
been
awake
on,
and
like,
wants to contribute,
forever.
it's great.
I know. It's kind of insane. Okay, and how about Oh, sorry, I see your text there. How about the bio boxes here? Are we